Hello, how are you doing? You're welcome to Lawyers Infohub. It's always a pleasure to create content on this channel. I am your host, Mercy. I love creating content on this space. Thank you, my returning subscribers, for always stopping by to check what is new on the channel. And for you who see me for the first time, it's a pleasure to meet you. I create law content. I bring in people to share their experiences. I'm passionate about the growth of legal education in Nigeria, in Africa. I'm passionate in seeing you becoming a better lawyer, a better law student, fulfilling your career purpose and getting it right. So today we're looking at things you need to avoid as a lawyer. Have you been called to the bar, not to the Nigerian bar? Are you a practicing lawyer? There are things you need to avoid. In the law school, we're being taught professional ethics, but many people, when they leave law school, they don't even go back to go to their rules of professional conduct to know what should I do. That's your constitution. What should I do? What should I not do? What is acceptable? What is not acceptable? So we're going to run it through some. It's not because it's not exhaustive. It's a lot of things you need to avoid, but I'll just pick few things and talk about, just for the purposes of this class. And for you to learn one or two things. Knowledge is powerful, and knowledge is like light, it illuminates your life. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, share this video, and like it. So, the first thing you need to avoid as a lawyer is do not institute an action without a letter of instruction. Many people are quick to institute an action. They want to go to court, they want to file processes, they want to fight, they want to deal with someone. Get a proper letter of instruction. Get a proper letter of instruction. You have to be properly briefed by your client. Where you're not properly briefed, it has a problem. Because sometimes you've seen in the courts where two lawyers are fighting over appearance, where the court is this person I was briefed, and when the court asks them, can we see the letter of instruction? You see, one person will come up and say, my client said he was going to send the letter of instruction after, you know, you are a professional, act like a professional, and deal with your matters professionally. You must have a letter of instruction before you start, student as or even doing any legal job. Have an instruction, have something that shows that this person has asked you to do so and so. Now, when your client sends a letter of instruction, you also have to send an acceptance. It's possible someone gives an instruction and you don't take it up. So you also have to send a letter of acceptance to say, I accept this instruction to institute so action or to do this so legal jobs. These documents or correspondence should be part of the file of this client. The next thing you need to avoid is going to a client's house to take instruction. The rules of professional conduct prohibits this, and it's important because it does not show you as a professional. Your clients should come to you and not the other way around. There are exceptions where you can go to your client's house, but not in all circumstances. So make it a point of duty, make it as your lifestyle, make it as part of your professional standard or the standard you have set for yourself that I can go to my client's office or house to take an instruction. You come to my office. It puts up the professional atmosphere, helps you to also, do the right thing. Sometimes when you get to your client's house, you're being served, you're a lot of things that kind of distract you and kind of affect even the way you're going to ask for your fees. So when you let it be professional, let there be it doesn't mean it can't be social. You can't socialize with your clients, but let there be boundaries. Take instructions in your office. Your clients want to meet you, they should come to your office. You are their lawyer, you are a professional. So treat yourself as one. Another thing you need to avoid is avoid being intimate with your clients. Many, I don't know how to say this, but I have to say it. You see, many people, you know, when they start this client relationship with someone or with a client, they don't know how to cut boundaries. You must know the limits. Even in your daily life, there are limits of things you can take and the things you cannot take. Do not fraternize with your clients. Do not allow that should be the professional relationship. We've seen clients who get well, who got married to their lawyers and all of that, but these are exceptional cases. Let your relationship with your client be professional. Set the boundary. There are things your clients can't say to you. There are things your clients can't do to you. There are ways your clients should greet you. It can't be anyhow. No, you must set the boundaries, things that can be done, things that cannot be done. There are places you can't go. You tell, I can't, why should I go to this place with my client? Why? What's the reason? On what basis? So maintain that relationship of a lawyer client. Now, if for any reason, if for any reason you want to marry a client, then it has, you know that it has moved out from this loyalty to now having a relationship with the opposite sex, and that whatever it is. But professionally, do not date your client. Professionally, do not, mix pleasure with work. You have to separate the both. You have to separate the both so that you can get the best out of your services. Another thing you have to avoid as a lawyer: do not stand at the shorty. Many lawyers have fallen into this trap. Many lawyers are falling into this trap for more patriotisms, because they know the person, because of empathy, because of sympathy, because, excuse me, you are a lawyer. It must sink into your head that you are a lawyer. For no reason should you stand as a shorty. The disadvantages are so much. You don't put yourself in a situation where you might even end up losing, being being derailed. Be careful. No matter the situation, the circumstances, your client is innocent, your client, do not stand up. Make it as a point. These are the things I cannot do. You have in your individual life, things you can't do, things you can do there. You have your limits. So set these boundaries. It's going to help you in your career, because a lot of people are falling into this trap and they are regretting today. A lot of people, it didn't look like it was going to be a problem, and later on it became a problem. That client you're dying for, that client that put you to trouble, will be nowhere to be found. Another thing you must avoid as a lawyer is, do not arrange witnesses or do not arrange parties. This happens most times in matrimonial proceedings, where the petitioner and the defendant, you see lawyers trying. Sometimes we've seen instances where it has happened. We've seen stories, trying to arrange a fake the respondent or a fake petitioner. It is not acceptable. It is not. Do not be, no matter how much your client is willing to pay. Honesty is key. Don't set the practice of anything can go. Do not set that practice, or let the clients know that anything can go. You can do anything. No, there are things you cannot do. There are things a lawyer cannot do. Do not create that impression of everything is possible. There are things that cannot be done, because when you give that your client the impression that anything can be done, your client will start proposing illegal things to you, because of the fee you will so much charge, and they'll pay, and you keep doing it. One day you'll be caught, and that client will be nowhere to be found. Do not be found trying to connive, trying to do things that are unacceptable. Please be careful. See, many clients are so in a hurry to get their jobs done. But in getting that job done, when a lawyer enters into trouble or there's an issue, you see these clients withdrawing. Be careful. You must love yourself more than you love your client. Your love, yes, you love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. You can't love someone more than you love yourself. So you as a professional, you must hold your profession with integrity, with sincerity. Must understand that at any point I might lose this thing. I might lose it. So I must ensure that I don't lose it. You have to be careful. Must know what you're doing at all times. Do not be under duress to do anything. Do not be under. That is why you need to detach anything intimacy with your client, so that you can be able to stand and say, no, I can't do this. If the client wants to go, let the client go. I have done a video on when to let go of a client. You as a lawyer, you must learn when to let go of a client. Not all clients are meant for you. People sometimes the people want to just their money caution. Many clients can come into your life and ruin your life. Many clients can put you into trouble. So you need discernment. As a lawyer, your discernment must be sharp. Your discernment must be high. You must be able to discern troublesome people and know how to follow them. You must be able to discern clients that want to put you into trouble. You know how to